The most curious part is that all these cases appear almost sequential. They happened in various corners of Galarian, but no two incidents ever occurred at the same time. This leads me to think that we are dealing with a single entity, one that has been secretly present in our world for a long time, merely changing its gateway on occasion. While I do not know what this entity is, I managed to find something of great value. A Varasian Arcanist managed to pick up a trail of the other, and invented a ritual to weaken and bind it. She died under very suspicious circumstances. Her decapitated body was found in her laboratory. Her head was never found. But her notes survived, including the description of the ritual. I've discussed it with several highly esteemed experts in magic, and I'm inclined to consider this a reliable weapon. We can use the ritual to lure the entity out, bind it, and probably exterminate it. But to do that, I'll need your assistance, Commander. What do we need to do? We must carefully prepare the rituals and bring the Count Arendate to the designated location. The ritual will lure out the other, weaken his connection with the Count, and bind his essence to our world like an anchor. The last part is especially important. All evidence indicates that while the gateway is active, the other can travel freely between the material plane and some unknown space that lies beyond. If you fail to bind the other with the ritual, it will either escape or, in worst case scenario, drag us into its realm. Hence we must lure it out, and then, I suppose, defeat it. There's one more issue. Aside from the fact that we'll have to fight this incredibly powerful and horrifying creature, the other's suspicion must not be aroused until the very last moment. And this means the Count must know nothing as well. The best course of action would be to take the Count to the designated location without telling him the reason for their journey. Then we must frighten him and make it appear that his life is in danger. The other will believe that its gateway is in peril, and then, I hope, it will show up to protect it. The ritual circle will work as a trap, but it is crucial, and I stress this, that we convince the entity that we know nothing of its existence, that it is Darren who is in danger, not the entity itself. Otherwise, there's no knowing what may happen, and I don't want to give the adversary any chance to outmaneuver us. Why do you think the other will appear to protect Darren? The Count has been in danger many times before, and nothing special has ever happened. You have a special connection with your companions, Commander. You shared part of your mythic powers with them. They journeyed through the abyss with you and tried to tell the tale. I believe the others understands this. It also must understand how dangerous it would be if you were to become not a benefactor, but an enemy to its gateway. I'm certain that it will react to a threat coming from you as opposed to ordinary encounters with demons and cultists. How dangerous is it? It is extremely dangerous, which is why I have come to you with this. All the evidence I've collected on the other, in particular the list of its victims, which include powerful demons and strong mortal mages, make me certain that we are dealing with something extraordinary here. It is stronger and more dangerous than Baelors and other generals of the Abyss. I also suspect that the oracle powers the Count has developed come from the other. As a rule, only gods, imperial lords, and other extremely powerful beings are capable of granting such abilities. I know no one except for you who could challenge such an entity, so I'm asking you for you to help, for the safety of all who dwell in Galarian. However, I believe that we can shore up our strategic position if the other doesn't suspect we're prepared to... We're preparing a trap until the very last... Sorry, I'm getting like fatigue from reading this guy's dialogue. Even the most dangerous of creatures because he's like repeating what he's saying so many times over and over again. Even the most dangerous of creatures become more vulnerable when caught off guard. The main thing we must do is take a methodological approach and stay alert. I think that is within our abilities. Jesus. Are you sure that this other is hostile towards us? In all this time, it has never tried to attack me. I'm certain that this entity is dark and truly evil. The evidence and my instincts as an Inquisitor are undeniable. Wherever the other manifests itself, strange and ominous things begin to happen. In particular, I'm positive that it is responsible for all the magically decapitated corpses, the ones that were found at Heaven's Edge after a tragedy in Canabres after the Scari's attack. In both places, some of those corpses belonged to civilians and others to demons, and in Canabres some of the victims were cultists. I'm convinced that the other is pursuing some interest of its own, and thus far it has ruthlessly exterminated any who learned of its existence. And now, you and I know that it exists. your own conclusions. Couldn't it be... Oh, I guess that would make sense. I was gonna say, like, what if these are just crazy... What if, like, Darren's just a crazy serial killer and, like, bound this power to him, but... If Darren is the gateway, can't we just slam this gateway shut and leave the other on the other side? We can, by killing the Count. Inquisitor answers simply, but first, I'm not sure that the other won't try to protect its gateway, and in that case, we would have to face it unprepared. And secondly, I'm opposed to the idea in principle. Sometimes Inquisitors must take hard decisions. I made a great many in my lifetime. For instance, I can kill a person possessed by demons if he or she is imminent risk of taking many lives, and I have no time to perform an exorcism. But in this instance, the situation is not so critical. You have a way of fighting the other. I will not agree to commit cold-blooded murder, not even the murder of someone as disgraceful as the Count Arne. I'll help you. Thank you. Now let's go over the entire operation once more. I'm convinced, yeah, let's go over the operation once more. We just need a refresher, because I don't remember. I'm convinced that we must lure out the other somewhere far from Dresden and other populated places. To avoid civilian casualties, I have chosen a suitable location within the Whirlwind. I'm marked on your map. You must bring the Count there without alerting him to what's about to happen. I assume that another foray to the Whirlwind will hardly raise suspicion. I will await you there, with the ritual circle prepared. But before we reach the crucial moment, you must take the Count and the other must make the Count and the other believe that the Count is in danger. I suppose the easiest way to do that would be to tell him that you made a deal with Mendev Inquisition, and the Count will have to face punishment for his crimes, real or imaginary. I'll find a way to intimidate him, but you must play along. We need to provoke the other to come out to protect this gateway. That's when we finish it off once and for all. This case will be my greatest triumph or my greatest failure, but I firmly believe that it must be done. Remember my words. The other must be convinced that we are threatening the Count and that we know nothing of its existence. The slightest suspicion could prove fatal for us. Until we meet again, Commander, and may the gods be with us. What a yapper, dude. Commander, you look up and see Malessa. Ow. The green-eyed fisherwoman. The swarmithic path. From the village of Chili Creek. Her hair is messy, and her face and clothes are covered in soot. It looks as though she's traveled here in a hurry, and met with a few dangers along the way. Help! Please help me! He's gone crazy! He will kill it! He will kill him! Come down, what happened? Do you remember Jarnog, the cleric who came to our village a year ago? The locals weren't very welcoming to him back then. After all, he was a stranger who was preaching about the strange new god. But little by little, he became one of us. He went fishing alongside us and told people stories about the crusade. He told us about meeting you and seeing the queen, and the songs he used to sing. He just made you want to stop and listen. Well, eventually, the fisherwoman looks down. We became very close. We started to plan a wedding. My brother didn't seem to mind at first, but after we got married, well, that's when he lost it. He became violent. He threatened to hurt us. I tried to talk to him, but... We even thought about leaving the village, but when my brother found out, he lost his mind completely. Markle is strong, and no one else in the village dares to challenge him. It was a miracle that I managed to escape, but my husband is still there. He didn't make it out of the village. I don't know what happened to him. Help us, please. What caused this change in Markle's behavior? Markle, he really honors the village traditions. We've been worshipping in the river for many generations. He was not keen on having the cleric of a foreign god in the village, but he was willing to tolerate Jarnog's presence for a while. However, my relationship with Jarnog really disappointed Markle, especially when he discovered that I had begun to worship Erastil too. How did you get here? By some miracle, I guess. Everything is on fire out there, and all those monsters, but never mind me. I managed to survive. I made it here in one piece. One Piece. The One Piece is real! But I'm in serious trouble, and I have no one I can turn to for aid. Please help me. You're my only hope. I don't have time to solve family squabbles in some rural out-of-the-way village. Alright, I'll help you. Thank you. I'll head back to the village. I'll do my best to keep him from flying into a rage, but please hurry. I'm afraid he might do something terrible. Are you winning? No. Because we just stacked up like 6 years of worth of dialogue. I'll be reading dialogue for 3 hours, guaranteed. Do you remember when I asked you about your dream? You said you wanted to learn how to bake bread. Could you tell me more about that? Is this for Arshale? Uh-huh, I can see you. You can come out. Anivia smiles at the half-hidden succubus bashfully emerging from her hiding place. Now isn't that better? Anyway, back to bread. Anivia sighs pensively, her eyes gazing into the distance. When I was just a little snot-nosed kid, my mom hid me from our enemies in the Temple of Desna. Nidal, my birthplace, is a horror show. If it crumbled into the sea tomorrow, I'd throw a party. But the temple was a tiny oasis of peace and calm. Hidden away inside all that, folks in the temple knew how to laugh. They'd sing songs as they did their needlework. In the mornings, they'd bake the most fragrant bread in the whole world. I could barely see over the table, but I'd stand and watch as the cook mixed the dough, formed it into rounds, and then put them in the oven. It's the happiest memory of my life. Well, of the crappy part of my life, up until I met Beth, of course. Then, when I bailed on that, I did all kinds of scummy jobs. I crawled through marshlands, I scrambled over rooftops, I waded through sewers, I spied, I tracked, I killed. And that memory was the thing that kept me going. When I was sitting up to my eyeballs in gore or dragging myself through the slums with a arrow in my side, I remember the smell of that bread. The crunch of the crust, how it burned my little fingers. I remember how happy I was back then. Commander, have you thought about what you'll do after we win? I mean, once we've smashed the demons, closed the whirlwind, hung up our weapons? What then? I know my war will be well and truly over. The morning I get up, mix up a dough and put it in the oven. I'm gonna sit there and watch it rise. And then the smell of fresh bread will wake Irabeth. I shall come into the kitchen, and I'll break her off a steaming, fragrant piece. That's when I'll truly know, in my gut, that the crusade's over, that our peaceful life has begun. Arsha listens to Anivia with rapt attention. When Anivia finishes, the succubus is silent for a long time, and then briskly wipes her eyes. Thank you, Anivia. Desna bless you. I think I understand now. I think I truly understand. Arsha turns to you. You see a sparkle of hope in your eyes again. Something that's been missing ever since your last visit to the world of dreams. Kiryu, we need to go there again, to the dream world. And now I know how to solve the riddle. Please come speak to me in private as soon as you can. Not waiting for your answer, Arsha walks away. Oh, no new dialogue. Great. What the hell?
My skills are absolute.
Demons nearly raised stress in it. I don't see a single scratch on you. Some not beautiful creature tried to break me, but I am too sturdy. Then they tried to steal me because I am very valuable and beautiful. But the shoulder chased them. Wait, I feel like I said that before. Okay, do I even want to open this world map? Also, what's happening over here? What the hell is all this garbage? What the hell? Oh my god, my bars are so screwed up. I haven't used this draconic breath like even once. Nice. Did I just get like a bunch of spells I just can cast all the time now? Is that what just happened? Or did they autofill my my slots? Why is the Hindra and Holy symbol there? What the hell? Definitely shouldn't be. Wait, maybe there's not gonna be that much dialogue. Hold up. I thought every character would have like a billion things to say. Okay. Okay. A rough-looking Pathfinder with an inconspicuous face appears out of nowhere. He raises his hands, indicating that he comes in peace. He hands you a letter. Commander, requests an urgent meeting. My situation is desperate. Only your intervention can save my daughter and me. You can find me at the usual place, since a disability prevents me from coming to you. I'm counting on you. Later, Hawkblade Inquisitor is investigating the case of Darren, and then to know the soldier has arrived in Dresden. Okay, we already dealt with that. The Gladius from Alessandro came with the commander to Galarian, are ready to continue fighting for the glory of their master. The Galarian slaves have become the commander in Alessandro. Okay, that makes sense. In the commander's absence, the Crusades were led by Queen Galfrey, but everyone remembers that the official title of the leader of the Crusades had not been taken away from the commander. His glory attracted many warriors and detachments of volunteers. Oh god. Thanks to the power of the Wardsons residing in Dresden, the Demon Siege was much less bloody than it could have been, and our soldiers survived in Citadel to form a fighting detachment that is now awaiting the commander's orders. A scouting party got caught in a storm in the World Wound. Alas, the consequences were most dire. Corrupted spirits entered the soldiers' bodies, taking them complete control. What should be done with them? All units gain the Fearless feat. All of them. Huh. The Doctor of Balance points. Used in battle. Cleanse the corrupted spirits. I think we cleanse the corrupted spirits here. Olbrich performed a secret druidic ritual to cleanse the spirits of the corrupted that had twisted them and persuaded them to leave the soldiers' bodies. Persuaded them. News that the soldiers have been healed has strengthened the Crusader's belief in the ultimate victory of the force of the abyss. Oh, is this thing? While this state to share a micro bond, while under its effect, there is an additional to be around if a deck of critical enemies. Whenever we're fighting defensively, I guess that means using the defensive fighting thing, of course. All summon spells of 6th level and lower are maximized to maximum spell turn. The Prince of Norgobur brought the Stone of Ghostly Pathways back under the guardianship of their deity. Norgobur was pleased that the long stone relic was returned to his custody. Alright, how's my... where are my armies at? How's all that looking? Alright, we got some dragons. What? Did they really erase my armies? Did I not get those back? Why the hell are there demons here? They did. Bro, I spent so much time on that. I spent like way more time than was remotely necessary. I spent so much time on that. You and the 23 branches of the Torture Clan. God damn it. I spent... What about the levels? Bro! I don't have any money! So what you guys are telling me is that I should have just... If I had saved all my resources, would I still have had them? Or do you just start with like a low resources there? You can recruit generals. Do I have any new generals? Wait, was that one guy new? I know what happens if you disband everything before, but that's meta knowledge anyway. Well, yeah, I meant more like if I didn't spend all my money on is this Manchester Pilquag I knew? If I didn't spend all my money on like constantly recruiting units, would I just have like 300,000 points at this point? Because I can barely afford to do anything right now. I don't know which I don't know how I want to do this. I mean, this is gonna be a powerful army no matter what, right? Actually, I don't even know this is that powerful, but maybe it is. Dude, I had so many units though. What a weird choice. My Hell Knights. My sorcerers. Oh, I'd have to wait to assign these guys because they've been unassigned. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Jesus Christ. They who do not seek to know their enemy and fail to forge new paths to victory will never fall. The secrets of success lies in the officer's steadfast focus on strategy, the ability to learn from the past experiences and preparations. Sure. The war wears soldiers down and defeat is added to sink in order to reinforce the discipline. The commander's staff council must look for new solutions. Financing a crusade is a costly process. The diplomatic council has to come up with new tricks to preserve the friendship of the countless nobles. Okay. The crystal the commander came upon holds many mysteries, except experts on magic and relics will be able to shed light on them. Okay. I can't believe they disbanded all my armies. Actually unbelievable. Actually oinking!
I am never wrong.
Actually oinking! I don't know, my meters will 24-hour legendary proportions real quick. What? Stop moving around. The worst part is that Iterate knew it was gonna happen too. That is kind of unbelievable, isn't it? Isn't it unbelievable that Iterate knew that entire time and didn't warn me? True.
I'm gone.
Wait, item received Clemency of Shadow. Oh yeah, of course.
We do it my way.
It's the general meme. It's the backseaters when it's some irrelevant piece of information that will only damage someone if you tell them. Hey, did you know about this thing, by the way? And it's like backseaters when there's a vital piece of information that could save someone a lot of time. Just complete silence.
Follow if you dare.
Okay, we have a lot we gotta do right now. There's a lot that we have to do right now. Halaseliax greets you with a nod, his golden eyes gleam. Congratulations on your victory, Commander! That was an arduous trial, but you pulled through. You invoked the dragon spirit within you. I never thought that I would say this, but you can become a dragon, child. I can teach you how to bring your inner and outer forms into accord. Once you become your true self, you will achieve harmony. I want you to teach me. What do I need to do? Go to the city square in Canabris. Terendelev drew her strength from her love for the city and its people. I walked its paved streets with her many times, and I soon realized that Canabris helped her to heal more than any of my philosophical reflections ever could. Out of respect for her memory, I will teach you in the same place where she fought her final battle. It would make her glad. Well, she didn't really fight that battle. You kind of like got her head chopped off instantly, but... Why did you help me in the Battle of Dresden? Because I saw a dragon. It is easy to just distance yourself from the battles that do not involve your kind. Warm bloods fight and die, but their lives are so fleeting. However, when I saw that the gold dragon had entered the fray, I could no longer remain calm. Impassive observer, you could say that my prudence failed me. My mythic power is the result of our really boorish experiments. It comes from the blood of demon lords. How does it make you feel? Do you find my power repulsive? No, child, I don't. You do not need to worry. The source of your power does not make you good or bad. I can see your abilities clearly. It does not matter where they come from. They're yours now, and no one else. Moreover, your power is like a living creature. It grows and develops. Sometimes it reminds me of a dragonling that has not yet hatched from its shell. One day, it will awaken in full. Imagine what else we aren't telling you. Oh no. When I embarked on the path of service to Apsu, I could never have imagined that it would lead me to this. You're not the only one. It's not often that one meets a mortal able to surprise a dragon, and your story seems to have surprised even the dragon god himself. Tell me more about dragons. Do dragons really have genders? What do you should know, child? What kind of dragons are there? Halaseliax smiles. And what kind of warmbloods are there? These are questions of similar magnitude, for there are so many of us and we are so different. Metallic dragons, chromatic dragons, planar dragons, dragons that live outside of planes. Not all of us are friendly towards your kind, but I believe you know this already. I suppose I can only speak for my brethren, the metallic dragons. We look upon your kind with favor, even live among you at times. What makes gold dragons different from other dragons? Some of us are philosophers and some of us are hedonists. We make our dwellings in open expanses, where it's always sunny and warm. We hunt herds of deer and sleep atop treasure hoards. Well, some of us do. But at times, out of curiosity, we choose to adapt the lifestyle of humankind. Many nations seek our wisdom, for our existence is closest to the divine Apsu, creator of the multiverse. Some of us are even capable of speaking to him. Alas, I do not have this honor. Of course, I have only been alive for 800 years, but I'm still very young. Apsu created the multiverse? Spawned the dragon gods who created the whole world. Interesting. That's what dragons insist. Who are the dragon gods who created the whole world? There are more dragon gods under Apsu? We take part in the affairs of Galarian's nations, for they shape the world we live in. In fact, you may know the names of some of our heroes. Does the name Pernonyrix mean anything to you? Tell me about Pernonyrix. A short while ago by the dragon standards, a very long time ago by yours, the gold dragon Pernonyrix became an ally and friend of Iomide. Iomide had not become a goddess yet, but her valor and righteousness were already winning hearts. Eventually, Iomide ascended, but Pernonyrix defended her legacy here on Galarian. He was one of her heroes who swore an oath to free Shellyax from the usurpers. Alas, he did not survive, but his glory lives on among dragons and humans alike. Sadly, Halaseliax gazes past you into distance. Not all who tread a hero's path reach its end. But it's like, what's it like being a dragon? It's wonderful. The strength, the lust for life, the joy of existence. Don't you feel it inside your soul? In truth, I'm sorry that your journey as a dragon began with bloodshed. There's so many other things I would have liked you to experience first, like flight, for example, or the realization that there is unity in all things. I wish you had a chance to discover your path within the multiverse. The hawk is one. But there will be plenty of time for all that. We live for thousands of years. We have time for everything. For war and peace, for sorrow and joy. Do not fear. You will experience what it is to become a dragon. I want to know more about Endaline. Well, let us remember her together. You said you were Endalin's teacher. What did you teach her? Lessons of peace and lessons of war. Some of the lessons were practical, others seemed pointless at first, but eventually proved necessary. She was my best student. Even when corruption and darkness goes in around her, she was the only one of my students to keep fighting. Even when the odds were against her, she refused to give up. I have had other students touched by corruption, but that is a story of loss, and I do not wish to discuss it now. What was Endaline like? She was incredible, but before I say anything further, what memories do you have of her? After all, you were the last of her kind to speak to her. I guess it's interesting how powerful dragons are, right? Like, if dragons are creations of Apsu, why are other gods not allowed to create equally powerful beings on Golarion, right? Because well, obviously there are other creatures made by gods that are very powerful, but dragons seem to have like a very, very huge power level. Just generally speaking, right? Like there are humanoid creatures that can become very powerful, but on average, the average human is like not very powerful at all, right? And even the upper thresholds of how powerful humans can become is still on par with like, or weaker than an ancient dragon, right? Because taking down one ancient dragon probably requires at least a group of like level 20 humanoids. I thought she was kind and beautiful, and she was a fearless warrior. Yes, she was. Celiac's face softens. Fearless, kind, beautiful. I was so proud of her. I've never had a better student. Endaline was the kind of silver dragon who was especially sensitive to any injustice. She was always interested in the warm-blooded nations of Golarion and sought to understand their lives and customs. Eventually, she and Sevalros, her friend and sworn brother, swooped down from the mountains and joined the paladins of Eomede in their fight against the demons. I was their mentor among dragonkind, so I became their guide in the human world. But we did not know the challenges we would face. The war waged in the wound, and Endaline lost one friend after another. When the demons struck her with their corrupting poison, she lost the will to fight completely. Her splendid silver scales had blackened and her mind was clouded, but Endaline did not wish to hurt her comrades, so she asked them to bring her to the ruins where you and I met. I was there to give her aid. The sun rose and she said many times as she poured out her hatred on me. She let loose all the pain that was tearing at her soul. Many times we were on the brink of combat. Many times her words wound me deeply, but in the end, I got through to her. I found her the right words, and I stayed with her until her soul found healing. Afterward, she became the guardian of Canabras. She defended the city and its wardstones from harm. Her love from the people she protected gave her strength. You would never have known that her soul had once been tormented by dark horrors. Celiac is a real known name. Can I just call you Hal? Celiac glares at you. His soft voice transforms into a roar like thunder. Ignorant child, how dare you shorten my glorious dragon name? Suddenly the dragon bursts out laughing. I am merely teasing you. You can call me whatever you like. Warmbloods often call me Hal. They're always in a hurry, and I don't have time to pronounce my long, beautiful name. Okay. Yo! No, chill!
I'll take care of it. It's time to act! I'm off!
I'm so fast and so big. What a jokester. How dare you, mortal? I will tear you to pieces. They won't even find shreds of you. Show Galfrey's letter. You mentioned you could use this letter to tell me about King Galfrey's feelings. The storyteller's fingers touch the paper softly, his nails carefully tracing along the lines as if he can see them. The moon is peering into my window, the sole observer of my weakness, dressed in its quiet almost as if I am the only one in the fortress at this hour of the night. I am alone, utterly, always. I pick up the quill and shake off a drop of ink that threatens to fall on the paper, which would have ruined what is already my third draft of this letter. Why am I writing it? He will never read it, I falter. The quill poised over the paper, but my hesitation doesn't last. I don't know where you are, my hand writes. When was this? On the eve of the Queen's departure from Dresden. Next morning, she ordered her forces to march on Is. Is Dresden ever that quiet? Unlikely, but I am telling you, Queen Galfrey's feelings as she was writing this letter. One's perceptions of the outside world can vary at times. My hand is shaking, my heart pounds in my chest like a bird trying to break free from its cage. My eyes fog over. I wipe a tear from my cheek. What is happening to me? Where did the feeling of guilt come from? I have always acted as a duty commanded, always. A deep breath. I think the shaking has stopped, but the hand that's holding the quill can barely move. Forgive me, I write down the last word of the letter he will never see. Forgive me, forgive me. What exactly was Galfrey feeling? Guilt or something else? I cannot answer that question definitively. I merely touched upon her thoughts, tapped into a faint trace of her feeling. But I can say one thing for certain. Those feelings were strong. The pain the Queen was going through was very much real. Thank you, storyteller. There's no need for gratitude. I rather think I should be begging your forgiveness. It seems I have inadvertently been made privy to personal matters between you and the Queen Galfrey. I'll try to refrain from such intrusions into private affairs from now on. Artikla spoke well of you. She says hello. The old elf's face is blank as porcelain mask. Her favor flatters me, and the memories of the times when I was young warms my heart, but also fill me with other dark feelings. Such a shame. It's sad to remember how foolish and self-satisfied I was back then. How much I enjoyed the fear and respect of the spawn of the abyss surrounding me, and how completely I belonged to the Queen Lady in Shadow, who charmed me the moment we met in those days. I was different. The old man touches the mangled demonic helmet, a squeamish grimace appears on his face. The owner of this item was a monster in the truest sense of the word, but there was still a vicious, dark sophistication to his deeds. He died happy, gaining the death that he could not achieve in life. I cannot see what that is, but my curiosity yearns to know. Can you bring me 2 vials of magic essence, 3 bars of cold iron, 4 vials of demon blood, and 1 hide of magic creature? Together we can cast aside the veil of mystery that lies on this object. Huh. So helmet or cloak, and I maybe can't do both. Let's see. I might be able to do both. Restore this relic for me. I can, nice. Sketching arcane symbols with his hands, the storyteller begins to reforge the damaged helmet. The hides turn into straps and the metal into armor plates, which are tempered in a mixture of demon blood and magic essence. The owner of this item was called Shy Lily. He was a murderer. No, he was a master of the art of slaughter, a missionary of violence whose deeds were a source of delight and horror, but even his faith faded when he met a truly destructive power. Restore realism. Oh, this is the cloak. Yeah, okay. Dancing light erupts from the storyteller's hands. The light pulsates, forcing you to squint in pain, and when it finally fades away, you see a thick cloak in the elf's hands. This relic is truly legendary. It has absorbed power that is too heavy for this world, but I have a feeling that this cloak will suit you well. The wearing gets a plus 4 profane bonus to strength and a plus 2 profane bonus to AC. Ooh. Hva er det du gir meg suss for, da? Hæ? Har du plutselig sussehumør? Hæ? preciosos? Ah, fan. Bella. Ah. Jag fick inte. Jag fick inte. I mean, this is great, right? Profane bonus to strength. I don't have that. First thing first. 40 strength is decent. That's okay. This is gonna be 50 though in my dragon form, right? Let's go dragon. This grants a very plus finish special for this level. In addition to very Wait, this has changed from the wiki you linked me. It's now 2 additional spells for spells of any level. Yeah, this is upgraded. It's even better than what you said. Oh shit. As this is increased by 2, the wear castle is increased by 2. I don't think this is too good though. I think this cloak is better because this cloak gives me like, it gives me a +7 resistance bonus and all my also saving throws and the ability to teleport, and I can teleport with it. So I feel like this cloak is just better. But I mean, I'll put this on like Greyboar, I guess. What? Greyboar. Question is, who the hell? Oh my god, we have so much stuff we gotta go through, dude. Warning, guys. I'm about to eat some food. We are not leaving, and after that, we are not leaving Dresden today. Just to be clear, I don't think that's happening. Where did my Mortar cloak go all the way down here? Let's go on a caster right now. So we throw this on a caster probably. So let's see. What is Ember wearing? This gives a plus on these as well. Maybe Neo? I guess this caster level scroll thing doesn't really matter anymore, huh? There's a 0% chance we leave Dresden today, I feel like. Quartermaster Garm welcomes you with a happy smile. What an unwelcome surprise! The commander himself will come back from the abyss to lend us a hand. The soldier looks ready to squeeze you in a bear hug like a long-lost prodigal son. Yo, thank you for the Jake. What's up, Duan? Wilson produces a small figure out of his pocket. We were gone for a long time, but we never gave up on our commander. Look at this knick-knack we made. One of the soldiers was good with a knife and carved it from a block of wood, and then another, a wizard, enchanted it. They let it travel from one pair of hands to another every night, and each soldier that held it prayed for your soul. No matter which god they believe in, the priests say their prayers have been heard, and this little trinket is now holy. You did come back, so please take it. I feel like telling him to keep it might be good, right? Like, why would this be an option even if... I don't know what the gift is, though. I kind of want to see it. Wilsur Garm figure. Is it the commander figurine? Probably open this in the stream browser out since we're about to watch something there anyway. Is it this, I guess? It's a single-use item. What does it do? Slightly reduces abyssal corruption. What? That's it? And it's a one-time use? Huh. Maybe I don't understand why that's good. You should keep it. May it protect you instead. The Courtmaster Lord said, as always you put the well-being of others ahead of your own. That's why the soldiers adore you. What a simple Courtmaster to a campaign. It won't grind a halt as long as the commander's alright. So this guy has new items now, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we'll look at this in a second. I'm just gonna quickly go buy an atonement scroll so we can level up as well. We gotta level up, we gotta go over all the items we've gotten. Then we're gonna sell everything, then we're gonna buy new items. Then news about the poor folks whose souls were stolen. No, but believe me, I'm not gonna leave this alone. This serious crime, one that happened right under my nose. I consider it a personal insult, and I'm willing to help Ilan and everyone involved. Every day I spend some time trying to find the stolen souls with prayers and divine magic. My search has brought me no results yet, but soon as it does, I will let you know.
I'm gone.
And when I'm gone, just carry on, don't mourn. Let's see here. Big Dresden time. You might even call it Dresden Files. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go feed the dogs, and when I return, we will do a little bit of a free act while I eat food. But in the meantime, everyone, while that's happening, okay, here are some incredible clips. And in this first clip, I'm gonna say something very, very true that I believe in from the bottom of my heart, no matter if it does seem like a joke or whatever in the moment. So enjoy that. Stupid bitch.
Never, ever come into my house again, you stupid asshole. I hate you so much. Take that up your ass, Take this, you Mr. Bitch. I hate you. Now I have blood all over my clothes. What?
Check. Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in now.
Look, she's just chilling out. She's just having the time of her life. She's not even dead. She's just sitting down and enjoying the whatever's going on here. Yeah, she just took a little sit. Ah, she despawned. On the way. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be a little bit difficult. It's gonna be a little bit difficult because Japan is really, really far away. I don't know, you tell me. Oh yeah, those are... Oh, yep, alright. Head check. Okay, well, the more you know. Oh no, I'm still there. God damn it, what an asshole. Anything with paper. We're full on paper.
Shit.
I don't want to play. I can't do that. Oh wait. They got unbounded by accident? Am I stupid? Is that what happened? If a party seems to align with my values, then I vote red party. It's not too difficult. Where's Kate? Well, I think Ida's theory might have some. I'm immune to fire. I was born by fire. Okay, not immune to explosives. Well, if I were wild magic, I would choose you. Holy shit, Gareth is a player. That makes sense. I've never known a more flawed character. I don't see any flaws in you. Maybe I need a closer look. Come on. I really want to grab that object and put it in my own hands. That's, I guess that's a secondary goal on top of the other. I've already dated an anime girl, and it went very, very well. The Pink Planet? Pink Planet is a pink planet located inside the Pink Planet cluster. It is known for its pink atmosphere, making it look very pink. Scientists have said that among the pink planets in the Pink Planet cluster, Pink Planet is pink. Yeah. Is that too much to ask for? Like, honestly, is that too much to ask for? Ciano, named for an ancient Asari philosopher. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I assume the bigger whip just does more damage, presumably. Oh, you bitch! God damn.
Arrived after a decent day's ride from Backwell. There's a curious place, local seem distant. I'm to meet my local contact tomorrow, so it will be an early night for me. I shall try to keep a diary on my stay here, and I'll give up on the day 3 of the excavation as usual. Despite the thrill of possible new discoveries, I cannot stop thinking about my dear wife and wonder if I should have left her in her current state. I must have faith that she will conquer the bouts of illness. True to form, my journal has been abandoned.
Of course, poisonous, the shining star of the biz. Don't stare at its perfect form too long. Hell blind you. Interactions with the game that I don't know what's going on. Like, oh, well, wow. Are you telling me I lucked into finding this thing in Outer Wilds? Wow, that's crazy. You know. What the? Did they just run on top of me? Did all the allies just run on top of me with their AoEs? Boy. Oh. Whoa.
San 320 cheered. X 100.
Thank you, San, for the 100 bits. I'm giving him butt scratches right now. I read a book about him. Yeah, he's pretty good in that book. They got the facts a bit wrong, because he doesn't have fingers, but. Oh, there he goes. I heard Lux make a. Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Oh my god. Just edit the dart into my hand. And make it look realistic too, you know, like... Doing it. Encanta? Yeah, for Encanta? Skeleton right there. I don't know how I did that. I don't know. What about this door looked like a skeleton to me? There's no... Oh my god. Oh look, there's a hole. Wonder what that means. Door's the scariest mobs in the game. Artyom. Artyom. Yeah. It's Greece, Finland, Turkey, and Russia, the countries that Finland borders, yeah. You've got South Africa. And Sweden and Norway, that is what makes Finland part of Scandinavia, yeah. Based. You tell him on the line. Hey, Shosho, what's up, dude? Okay, I can turn all this in now because it's on. Did I hear? It's on being rained. Stupid bitch. Stupid bitch. Alright. Let's do some React streaming. Wait, did we? I forgot. Oh, we're watching a another Trackmania video, right? Yeah, it's more Trackmania time. Trackmania, mania, more like Albania. Guys, I don't know. First of all, we have 2 YouTube notifications. What are these? I don't get it. This streamer complains about this car lacking wheels, yet if he just got a bunch of bold people together, he could just attach their bold heads to the wheel hubs, and he could have a fully operational car that could move in 4 directions. Damn it. That's so cool to be famous enough to have a full-time hater. Anonym Pelle? Yeah, I wonder who that is. I certainly have no idea who that could be on Discord.
Hello, you.
My that England search for tomorrow. The England search. I would be interested to look up the. Wait, are we hitting 19 or are we hitting?
I'm always ready.
20. We're hitting 19. I've been hitting 19. Oh, I'm fatigued. I'm fatigued. Let's go rest.
We do it my way.
No, I'm worried if I rest, I will accidentally start something.
Follow if you dare.
Scroll of weird.
How are you able to think of jokes so quickly? I can't make jokes at all.
So you've seen how fast a paladin can bring up their shield to fend off a blow? It's the same thing. Takes years of practice.
Oh. You know, it's casual 18. Casual 18 in the set.
I'm off.
I'd be interested to look up like the history of MMA. I don't know if my take is accurate or not. It just feels space, but I would assume that's probably what happened, right? But there are still different fighting styles in MMA, right? It's just that a lot of it boils down to
I do what I must.
who can grab the other person and just bring them to the ground. But it turns out one of the most powerful things you can do to another person is just literally just grab them. Wait, why can't I, Wait, but I used... Wait, no shot. Am I perma good or something? Am I perma... Am I gonna get pushed into this every time I rest or something? Mask. This thing? This thing? Oh. Wait, has my alignment shift to neutral so I can't level up monk anymore? Why? Bro. Finally. Bro, I was about to get Diamond Soul. Oh no, we were about to get a feat. Never mind, I have that already. Wait, can someone explain what's happening to me? Why is my alignment changed? I guess the path changed it? Really? Isn't that kind of fucked? They didn't warn me that it would change my They didn't warn me to change my alignment. Water alignment changed to neutral good. Dragon. Oh, it says, however, if my memory serves, you were at least forced to neutral good when you switched the mythic path. Ah. Your default, yeah, because my alignment was changed.
I'm always ready.
Okay, what is the Fjörk then? If the game's gonna Fjörk me, what is the most powerful thing we can do? If I can only be monk. I didn't know that. I didn't know it did that, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it's too late to do anything by now anyway. I want to be a dragon, so... What's the unironically most powerful thing we can do now then? Is it vivisectionist? Assume next mythic level I get, I will be a dragon permanently, right? What's the most power? How do I get the most power out of what has happened to me right now? I don't know if vivisectionist just gives me sneak attack, right? And mutagens. Check shifter. Yeah, I was thinking shifter too. So, at first level, we get shifter close, which we don't care about, of course. We get shifter aspect, which is the shift forms. And we could get this up to second level, where we will get defensive instinct. Well, this wouldn't stack with my monk thing, though, right? I think you can also download Toybox mod and just... No, I don't want to do that. Oh, but we have different memes we can choose here, of course. A aspect. Druid, maybe? Rage Shaper. This function has the Shifter's Claw class ability, except his natural weapons are treated as slam attacks. Oh, but this is... His natural form can get 2 slam attacks with swift actions to use his weapons. Wait, is this saying that all my natural attacks would be changed, or is it just... Well, a shifter uses her wild shape to assume her aspect's major form, her primary attack. Okay, but that's just okay. So it's only been my form. Everything else seems to be completely based on your form, as far as I can tell. Yeah, it looks like everything is form based. Druid. Oh, yeah, I don't have any proficiencies with any of the attacks I'm gonna get in that form, huh? Elemental Rampager. Druid is wisdom based though. Druid can call upon nature strength. The first level, Druid can rampage for a number of rounds per day equal to 4. While pushing the Druid against opposed to attack and damage rolls, maybe natural weapons. In addition, she takes most of the armor class. Okay. So you're thinking that's only for Rampage then, right? I can't believe I lost my ability to level as a monk. That's crazy. And all the other good stuff a druid has. Well, how would this scale with my spell levels? And remember, we only get 2 levels in this. So one, how does it scale with my spell levels? And do I just get like a different spell of it? Do I get this? Does this scale with my spell levels? I mean, I'm a pretty powerful spellcaster at this point, right? Oh crap! I'm a spontaneous caster now. Wait a sec, I'm a spontaneous caster. Yo, hold up. I have 2 sets of spells as gold rain caster. How would I see my other spells? Is there a way to just make the spell casting more powerful? Is there a reason we wouldn't just pick, like, Rage? That's the Lich Angel thing, okay. Anytime an ability says, says like, Beastkin Berserker stats half her level. They mean level in as a Beastkin Berserker, right? I don't know if I say what the difference is between Focus Rage and... Mad Dog! Guys, should we go Mad Dog? What is a Blood Rager? Oh. Green Ranger. Cavalier probably not gonna be interesting, right? Because the Cavaliers are just riders. Cleric probably not interesting because I guess this doesn't help my casting in any way. Druid, I guess Elemental Rampager is like a viable thing to do. I still don't know why we would pick Elemental Rampager over Barbarian, I guess. So I guess just for access to some spells. But they would just be low-level spells anyway, right? Order! Order! Dragon Air Scion. Those for well, I had 2 levels. Level 19 and 20. We have two levels that we gotta pump. Oh, you thought that was respecting the entire character? Is that what you thought? No, I'm staying as a monk. I don't wanna redo the character. No. We're staying monk. I get that it won't be optimal, but I just want a 2-level dip into something powerful. Do my regular levels count as cast? I have like 16 cast rolls or something. I'm a level 16 Golden Dragon, apparently. Would that count for would that count for that thing, the Arcane Strike? Dragon Blood Sorcerer, then just pick Mage Armor and pick Mythic Mage Armor feat at some point? Okay. Dragon Blood Sorcerer. But is this gonna... like... Okay, I guess we could. You're dipping for last level. I physically can't do Scaleface Monk anymore. Because my alignment when I picked the Dragon Paths changed to neutral good. Like I'm no longer lawful good, and I can't change it with an atonement scroll for some reason. That's a curveball, yeah. So I need something. Only thing you'll get is Mythic Mage Armor, which gives me how much AC? Base 4 plus 1 for each mythic level. Okay. Like 14 AC from a charm, that's pretty good. I don't hate that. That seems pretty decent. So what do we think that's the most powerful thing I can do? Like I'm talking like I'm willing to mega meta game. Okay, what? Oh, I can hover over them. Okay. Hmm. Huh. I guess I'm not casting anything offensive anyway, right? Well, I did get some offensive spells maybe, but I don't have any spell penetration or anything, so... Oh my god! Yo, what the hell? Half your charisma modifier. Dude, what this dragon in my thing is crazy. I mean, we don't think the vivisectionist dip is worth it for this. Is doing one level into vivisectionist worth it at all, or? Oh, you have to be a kitsune to be a nine-tailed deer. Interesting. That's cool. Actually better than Sorcerer Dip, since you get Mage Armor as Alchemist as well. Oh, really? So we're actually doing Vivisectionist? How do I get Mage Armor, though? Do I get spells? Bella! The potions count as spells. Will that actually enable me to pick Mythic Mage Armor, though, or? Is it Archmage Armor? Oh, it doesn't specify. It just says when you cast Mage Armor on yourself, it gives an additional bonus. Wait, wouldn't this just work with like a potion too then, or? Or is it just like I'm saying, like wouldn't that work like, if I use like a scroll? Oh, but I have to have access. I'm not sure actually if it works with Alchemist. Don't think so. Oh, okay. What was the thing called again? Archmage Armor Water? Archmage Armor Water Alchemist. Scaled Monk plus Archmage Armor. Well, that's what I am. Do. Instinctual Warrior. People are talking about in this thread. What is an Instinctual Warrior? Is that a barbarian? Oh, would I add my wisdom and my charisma bonuses to AC with this? Because my wisdom modifier has become pretty big now too, right? I mean, this is almost like if this works that way, then that would be crazy, right? That would be only be 2 less than the Archmage feat. This one bonus station. It would be this one for barbarian levels. Okay. Do we think this is a good idea? I could go into instinctual warrior. That would give me rage. But I can only do it for like 12 rounds a day, though. That's not that impressive. Alright, should we just do Vivisectionist for 2 levels then? Or should we do at least 1 Vivisectionist dip? I'm feeling either Vivisectionist or Instinctual Warrior. The only problem is I don't actually know if this works the way I think it works, but it seems like people are saying in the Reddit thread that it says Sword Saint and Duelist get into AC, and last time I checked, they both stack in game. I really want them to add this Shifter class, but that's another Wisdom to AC class. I'm actually getting Dex plus all 3 mental stats to AC. Works have cast from scroll as long as the scroll isn't used by someone else. Okay, so the note here for Archmage armor says that it says that it works if you cast from a scroll, but it does not mention potions. I would have to learn how to use it myself if you wanted to go that path. Couldn't we do what if we just do Vivisectionist 1 level just to get sneak attack? Because that's just a free 1d6, right? And we also get mutagen, which is nice. And then we do sorcerer for 1 level to get mage armor, so we can pick the mage armor thing. Wouldn't that work? Is there any benefit to just picking picking nothing in particular, generally speaking? Like, would you ever pick just sorcerer, or would we always pick like some sort of other thing? I like the idea of having a really high AC though. I think that's actually really good. So I think I think we'll do a sorcerer dip. I do like the idea of going the barbarian thing. I just don't know if it will actually give me the. Did they say shifter added like AC to armor or whatever, or yeah, but it's on second level. I don't know if these work that way. I don't know if you, because for well, yeah, for monk it just replaces the thing, but I don't know if this means that since it says that I add my wisdom to my armor, if that also stacks with other stuff I add to my armor, like my charisma, right? I don't know if there's any level 1 class that adds to armor that I could like pick real quick to see. Because if so, I feel like I would save a feat by just going Instinctual Warrior. It's my Wisdom is 8, yeah. Wouldn't my duration on Mage Armor be fucked anyway? Because I would cast it based on my own level, right? Man. Wrath of Righteous classes that add use to armor. What about there? Do multiple in AC stack. Wait, level 1 level of which gets you Ice Plant for plus 2 AC, a plus 1 AC from Lizard Familiar, plus the ability to cast Mage Armor for Archmage Armor. Oh. An alchemist can infuse the shield spell on you, since you can't use one due to the monk dip. Alternatively, you can craft shield scrolls and use them yourself. Shield of Faith and Barkskin from Shield. Well. Shield bonus AC. Ooh! Ooh, brother, ooh! Ugh. You used to be able to use Mage Armor. Even full plate male has base armor of 9, so inventory rank 6. Armor will provide a higher armor bonus. You see Scylla with build mostly thrown together with no temporary buffs. On the right, you see the same character with just Mage Armor self-cast. Everything else is the same. Armor bonus from 9 to 13 with Mage Armor. Wait, but wouldn't this be 12? Oh no, oh yeah, no, of course, yeah, 9 to 13. Okay. That's not that impressive though. I guess it changes something. Unless you're getting a +4. This was a self-cast. You take Witch to cast Mage Armor yourself. By meeting rank 7, the armor bonus you get starts to outweigh the bonus from regular armor. Mage Armor also applies against incorporeal touch attacks. What are we looking at? I'm just looking at what to dip into. So I'm just reading threads on the AC dip. Shouldn't I also take some of those Vivisection Alchemist to get Feral Wings? Feral Wings? What the hell is a Feral Wing? But I only get 2 levels anyway, though, so it's irrelevant. So if I go 1 level in Witch, we can get bonus AC plus Mage Armor. But the Mage Armor cast is going to be really low though, isn't it? I mean, I guess I could try it out and see what happens. But having that Patron though, I don't know if I mean, I guess if I'm power gaming, then maybe just ignore it. Archman, I remember it would work if you drink the Mage Armor potion, but I don't know if it works that way anymore. It doesn't according to the according to the wiki page, at least. But I don't know how accurate this is. But it says works this cast on scroll as long as the scroll isn't used by someone else. But I'm thinking about according to one of these threads I was reading, it said that if we go level of Witch, we can have Ice Plant text for +2 AC and +1 AC from a Lizard Familiar, and then we get Mage Armor with Archmage Armor. We're talking about a +3 AC on top of the Archmage Armor, which sounds kind of crazy. Improved cantrips. Oh crap! Is it? Is this a build where cantrips are actually useful? That's kind of cool, I guess. I don't lose the familiar though. I want familiar. This curses me. Oh, what would the curse look like? I wish I could click forwards. Okay, I don't know how this works. But anytime I'm gonna assume anytime something mentions levels, it means oracle levels. I don't know if that's the case or not though, or like in this case, which levels? Oracle's curse which levels, or stigmatized which levels? Otherwise, this would be too powerful, right? Like, there's no shot that lets you get all this stuff for one dip into Oracle. There's just no way, right? Yeah, it's based on class. So yeah, I would have to assume so. Otherwise, one dip into Oracle would be like mandatory for every class, right? Well, almost. It'll state when it uses character levels. Cool. All spells you cast have a 10% chance to fail. Oh my god. Okay, we're not doing this for sure. It's your profile Pedro Pascal. I am not at legal liberty to say, but maybe. I'm legally not allowed to disclose that. I wonder which class tip fits roleplay-wise. I have no idea. Barbarian? Fuck, man, I hate this dude, Pedro Pascal. It's in everything nowadays. He's even in Wrath of the Righteous. Crazy, huh? Even in Twitch? I mean, what do you think would work the best roleplay-wise? Not Alchemist. Barbarian, maybe. Fighter, maybe. That's probably it. Slayer? What do we get for being a Slayer? But I don't for other 18 levels. Monk. I've done Scale Fist Monk, but unfortunately my transformation into a dragon has changed my alignment to neutral good, so I can no longer level in Scale Fist Monk. So I'm just thinking about what to do. If we do Witch though, and we did like let's just watch. Oh no, I want the X, so... Yeah, do Stag Witch into Lizard Pet and Ice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. That's flat 2 AC, it's flat 3 AC, isn't it? Because, Ice Plant is 2 AC, isn't it? And the Lizard is 1. I don't know, do I look like a nerd? I mean... You did come here and suggest literally the thing that I've been reading about for the past 30 minutes instantly. I don't listen, I'm not gonna accuse you of anything, but okay, what if I just said Wish of the Veil, so I can just completely ignore what does the patron actually look like? What is a let me look at what a patron looks like. No one cares. Oh, the patron just gives you spells. Okay. Oh, I would want the patron because I would want the mage armor, maybe, right? What else? Monk with fist, right? Or monk with staff. It's fist, but in one level I'll be turning into a dragon permanently. So anything dealing with like. Anything dealing with natural attacks would be good, but anything dealing with monk with fists or staff is irrelevant. Because next mythic level we get dragon form permanently, so I'm just gonna be a dragon 24/7 is my assumption. Endurance? You can get one minor form maybe. Maybe you could go into shapeshifter. Let me... Is Shapeshifter and Shifter the same thing? Because we already looked at Shifter. Shifter is Shifter. Okay, no, Shifter didn't seem too viable based on what I saw. Just too firm. There's the major, which is your dragon, but it also has minor forms. I mean, we looked at Shifter. It didn't really seem to have much that was useful. This obviously doesn't help me at all, the Manticore. Oh, I get the wisdom bonus there too, though. Try base Shifter. It has a minor form. Aspects. Shifter aspect. But what would the minor form give me in this scenario? You can ask that to add to your dragon form. Oh! You get a +2 inherent bonus to your constitution score at 8th level bonus. Wait, but I don't understand. What is the minor form here? What is the minor form in this context? Interesting aspects minor form for a number of minutes per day equals 3 plus your level. But I only get his bonus if I shift into a... This game is too big for a single life. Hell yeah. I'm at... What are we at, like 250 hours or something? Yeah, 240 hours. That adds properties to your forms, but doesn't it only add them to your shifter forms specifically? Are we sure these will add to all forms? I thought I specifically read that it's only to the shifter forms. As to all forms, I'm sure. Water, dragon, mythic, path, shifter forms. Shifter is a bit counterintuitive to Gold Dragon. To be honest, any type of shapeshifter build is counterintuitive. The Gold Dragon is your final form. You get a couple bonus from Shifter though, but they really mean much as for synergy, so rather are better synergies, much better. Regular Shifter would be great. You can use all your Shifter abilities while in Dragon form. It's just a better Dragon Blood Shifter, which sucks, by the way. I present for Blood Rage for Barbarian. Abilities when shapeshifted. Don't worry about Dragon initial since it's late game mythic path, so you can only take it during level 20-ish. Best way to test, but I can't because I don't have the mythic dragon form yet. Is the problem. I don't get that until next mythic level. After 10 plus hours, I finally learned how to know if my caster is divine or arcane. Good, going like Draconic Bloodline Sorcerer, Blood Rage, Dragon has been into Golvera. I'm pretty sure it worked well for me. Every other natural attack is actually pretty fantastic. Fighting in Gold Dragon form as fighter unless you know iterative attacks. If you could one extra attack full. Okay, yeah, but I can't do that. These guys are talking about. I'm reading this. Sorry, these guys are talking about if like going full shifter, right? Which you're not doing. However, Master Shifter still applies, and most importantly, you can use Shifter Spirit to allow full attacking with only. Arcane Trickster. Low Bab ends up paying off as a benefit. Low Bab? I'm not trusting the Google AI on this. I'm just going to keep it as that. If that's controversial, guys, I don't know what to tell you. Minor forms are buffs, okay. I mean, I guess we could try it, and if it doesn't work, then worst case, I can just respec, right? No big deal. I think it was Terrible Sam I was reading. That's what made me think that, because it said like, except natural weapons are treated as Sam attacks. There's no duration shape to Terrible Sam deals increased damage with regular Sam attacks at first level. At will, or shift in natural form against 2 Sam attacks. What's up, Cashew? It's like a barbarian shifter. Imagine Incredible Hulk, Bruce Banner. I actually want defensive instinct though, so that's what's gonna happen. You just call it the react. What do you think? What do you think about my react? I still feel like AI did it better. I don't know. Is that controversial? Made you change your characters into the animal. Yeah, I know that. At the part where you were talking about how he was bobbing his head with the jumps, but you had your... Oh, I did. Well, GG. GG. Listen, I never said I was a good content creator, okay? Okay, so this is irrelevant to me then. If anything, we would literally just pick base shifter, and then we would go mobility. Why can't I increase my athletics more? Why is it already 19? Oh, 19 is the max. Okay. We don't care. I'm just picking something here randomly. We're saying that anything else is minor form, I just get no matter what, is what we're saying. It's a buff that only lasts for wisdom modifier plus 5 minutes. Oh, this is like the This is like the Ulbrig thing that he has. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, now we're on the same page. Well, the reason this might be good for a shifter is because if it works the way I think it works, on next level I get defensive instinct, which means that I would add a +8 to my AC anyway. So it's almost as good as Archmage armor. It's like 2 less. I know Wolf is good and Horse is good for charging. Bear gives HP. Well, but what's the most fitting for Kiryu, though? Can you explain how Blood Rager works? I have not played a Blood Rager, so unfortunately I can't. I can look at it if you want. Blood Rager. Isn't Blood Rager... I've never seen a Blood Rager character. Incredible Hulk, you get big angry in your path. Yeah, but what's the difference between Blood Rage and Barbarian? Oh, you're an arcane caster, so it's like what if a sorcerer was really mad, I guess. Angry magic, yeah, there you go. So I don't get access to this major form ability, right? I only get access to the minor form ability, is what we're saying? Yeah, I know. I know. I just picked it for a second. Yeah, but only the minor form, right? Because I won't be using the major form, so we only get access to the minor form. So there's no reason for me to read the major form ability at all. The major form is completely irrelevant. So we have Constitution bonus, we have Fortitude bonus, we have Initiative bonus. We have Horse bonus, you gain under his feet, as well as an inherent bonus of 5 to 50 speed. I don't care about that. Lizard. Bonus of reflex saving throws. Bonus of strength. Inherit. Ooh. Dodge to AC. I don't know if I have any dodge bonuses to AC right now. Dexterity, innocent ability, damage roll. Ooh, +2 bonus on damage rolls with natural attacks. Hold up a second. Which level you have? Okay, that's irrelevant. So, well, but the strength thing would be. I think the strength thing is better than the wolf thing. Because the inherent bonus to strength would be a +1 to damage, but also to hits, right? And to some checks as well, of course. Let's see if I have any dodge bonuses to AC. We have dodge, so not worth it, I guess. Okay, let's do this, and if it doesn't work the way I think it works, then we'll just respec, I guess. We just do base shifter because we don't need anything from everything else here. Dragon Blood shifter doesn't really give us anything we care about, I don't think. I don't think I care about that. Dodge bonus attacks with yourself. Oh, really? I think all the subclasses have special minor forms, but they are all kind of specific. Okay. Yeah, we don't care about that. We'll just go shifter. As my Kyoto, Ulbrig is a shifter. I'm just picking something here for now. So I don't take Spider then, but maybe Mammoth is more Kiryu. I don't know if Spider gives me very Kiryu vibes. Oh, and I get this is no. Strength is better because my my dragon breath stuff is based on my highest modifier. It takes my highest modifier and gives me a higher DC for it. I'm pretty sure. We go mammoth. Wait, do I need this to assume the minor form for longer? Or does it already have the wisdom bonus packed into it? Three plus a shifter level. Oh, okay. We actually want extended aspects then, probably, huh? 3 forms plus Dragon no Dojima. Arigato. I don't even think I have anything else I care about, so might as well pick it, right? This is actually a good pick. I could actually go for spell penetration, I guess. I don't foresee myself being spell penetrating. Do you have monk spells? No, but I got a bunch of dragon spells. I got a ton of dragon spells. Just a crazy amount of them. But I don't think I'm gonna cast a lot of offensive spells. That's not Kiryu. Let's not. I don't want to change my entire way I play character anyway. Let's just pick it. Let's just pick extended aspects. Mammoth. Okay, we'll see if this works the way I think it works. Otherwise, all of them don't need pen. Cool. The auto hit. Guys, we get Lifelink End and Aspect of the Wolf Trip and Breath of Life. Holy crap. That's awesome. Dude, I wanted Lifelink End and Aspect of the Wolf Trip so bad. Okay. We're never using this thing. We might use that thing. Interest? Yeah, that's fine. That is no worries at all. Because I gotta level up I gotta level up a few more characters. I'm not gonna go too hard on Greyborn these guys because I'm never using Greyborn unless I'm literally forced to by law. So I'm just picking something and being happy with it. And listen, guys, if it's not optimal, it's not optimal. We don't care at this point. Greyborn is so far away from being used by me that I'm just leveling it up in case the game suddenly decides that I gotta use it for something. Okay, I see nothing that stands out to me as being like particularly interesting. Oh man. I'm just gonna go dodge. That's always good. Yeah, dodge works. I'll do mythic levels. Actually, I'll do it at the same time, I guess. Dodge mythic! It's so funny to me that, like, you know, whether or not people like penalties as part of character creation, whatever, right? It's not necessarily relevant to, it's not relevant to what I'm thinking about here, but it's just so funny to me that, like, what a part of becoming a mythic character is just, like, getting rid of inherent parts of your being. You know, like if dwarves have less charisma, part of becoming a mythic character is just shedding part of your racial identity. Do I even have? Is he what it is? I don't even think this guy's wielding a dwarven war axe. Mortal limitation. That's a good way to put it in a less negative way. 1 second. She's wielding hand axes. What the hell is a dwarven war axe? I'll just go Mythic Sneak Attacker. I know people said it's not that good, but whatever. Whatever! Like I said, never using that guy. That guy's so out of my mind that it might as well be in a completely different universe. So I've partially built Solstice as a melee character. I'm just gonna give him blind fighting. I don't know if him being a melee character is good, but that's who he is, so. Unless I can pick Glaive here. I think I already did, probably. I didn't. Let's do blind fighting. Actually, true seeing probably negates a lot of what you get for blind fighting, huh? Because I think I perma true side now. Flawless attacks. Mythic Soul, power attack mythic. Sure. Darren, Revelation. Oops. What does this button do? I don't know what I've done on this dude. I'll just give him the spell focus. I'm sure he has the ability to dispel, right? Seems like something I would have picked. That or spirit boost, okay. Another heal spell. Did you make sure to pick a second miracle for Darren? That's always good. No, I haven't. But only because I'm lazy and I'm not using him. Darren's like core to every party I have. I love them, and I like him as a character. It doesn't like fit in with what I needed in my party. But he's a great character. I have nothing else as a character. Maybe more fun in an evil party than a good party, but I think I already have the stuff that I'm interested in here. So I don't. I'm just gonna pick something. It's not gonna matter. I'd say it's more pure, neutral, and evil. Yeah, sure. I can agree with that. I agree with that. I would say he's neutral, leaning evil, but you know, I wouldn't down that hill. But he's definitely neutral, I would say. Ugh. Winds of Vengeance. Polar Midnight, Energy Drain. Sure, let's just do Energy Drain, whatever. Whatever. How to make a werewolf that breathes fire, but I think it's too much. I don't know how you make a werewolf, but I mean, this system is kind of crazy, so it sounds entirely doable. I would pick this, but it's too much work. I don't care about it right now. I'm just gonna pick something that makes sense. Does he have last stand? I probably got... Yeah, I got last stand. Second mystery battle. Do I care about any of this though? I'm not gonna finish doing like housekeeping today. I gotta go in 40 minutes. All the melee skills for free and all the strength spells. Sure. You gain the pounce ability whenever you confirm a critical hit, you ignore any DR. Wait. Bones. I'm not using Darren as a melee character though, so I don't know if this really does much for me. I'm just gonna go unstoppable. This is paralyzed, nauseated, and shaken. Maybe not. Legendary proportion worth? Yeah, but I can cast legendary proportions from other characters, though, right? I have legendary proportion on Nenio. Nenio. Do people know how Unstoppable works with Rupture Restraints? Like, would it be downgraded from Paralyzed to Staggered? And then this would dispel it? Or would Rupture Restraints trigger first, hopefully? And then afterwards, Unstoppable would trigger? It's basically Charisma? And wait, and is that the only way he can get Oral Presence? All the ways. Ooh. But you get it all for free. Yeah, but this is... I mean, I'm not using him as a melee character, though, so this seems, like, kind of useless. Like, he has nothing even remotely melee-related. Buff skills came in one melee, yeah, but he doesn't have... I mean, he has no feats. He has no weapon focus, no blind fighting, etc, etc, etc. He has no feet, how does he walk? Beneficial curse. You get an additional curse, but it gives you no penalties. Ooh. Mistress are the best. Oh, but it's so much work, though. I mean, I don't disagree with you. It's just so much work. Extra Christmas fireballs, from the engine spells. Oh. That's pretty good. Ancestors looks pretty good. Ooh. Look out about nature. Hold. It's super if you pick it. Yeah, I know Gizmo, but that's why I haven't picked it. I know that's like the meta, make him super strong. I'll go Ancestor. Woljif. I'm gonna gap him for critical. Woljif. My friend. My dear friend Woljif. Wing, unarmed, slam, sickle, a rapier, gore, claw, bite, short sword. I'm not using any of this, so I'll just do short sword. Short sword? I don't care about any of this. And if you do a second playthrough, the mod that lets you level up all party members from level 1. I can see why people I get the appeal of it, but I also kind of like the characters just being like a set class. But I can see if you're playing through the game like a lot of times why you would probably want to just do whatever you want with them instead of being like, well, here I go making Ember into a beauty lady again. Oh, we'll just go Sirocco, I think. Oh, we got to pick 2. I can see the appeal though, especially if you're playing the game a lot of the times. Ember the Paladin, yeah, exactly. I can definitely, I kind of like them being what they're supposed to be, but I can definitely see the appeal of it for sure. Full out structure, whatever. You're as cold as ice. It's just annoying every playthrough feeling the same minus the main. Yeah, no, I completely get that. Actually, dagger. The mercenaries are nice, but they don't have any dialogue. Yeah, no. I mean, if anything, I feel like the game should probably just let you respect them if you want. But that should probably be a difficulty option, right? Like, one of the options in difficulty could easily be, like, fully respect characters. I'm just gonna pick extra key, I think. Shifter, Rare Touch, subclass is the werewolf. Oh, nice. I can make him Wolfshift an actual rogue. Yeah, his, the middle ground, is interesting. The gender confused rogue wizard, yeah. The middle ground there is interesting for sure. It's always I mean I get why they end up like that, but it's always funny that it's just like here's your thing. You're not as good as a wizard, and you're also not as good as a rogue. You're like something in between. Alright, almost there, guys. Then we gotta do items. I don't know if we'll have time to do the items today, even. What if I just pick Die Hard? Spell pen? I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. I think she's using a shield right now. Oh, maybe she isn't. What does she actually use? Should she just have a rapier? Oh, she has a buckler. But does she not have proficiency with the buckler? Why do I even have a buckler on her? Okay, we're just picking something. We don't care. We're not using this character anyway. Let's remember that. Anyways, I just... The reason I haven't gotten combat reflexes is because I've generally been paying attention to combat, and I genuinely haven't seen a lot of opportunities where I would have attacked more than once. It's happened a couple of times, but I feel like it's pretty rare that I'm doing multiple attacks of opportunity. Maybe it's just my positioning being bad or something, but you knock people over. Sometimes with my main character, with Kiryu, because he has trip as part of his like default actions, but even then, it's just a one attack when they stand up, right? Like. I think it's like it's companions locked first level classes. Yeah, apparently there's a mod to fix that though. It says many attacks to the next one. Wait, are you telling me that when they stand up I get to do multiple attacks when they trigger one? Wait, really? But why though? You're telling me if a character is prone and they stand up, I don't get one attack opportunity. I get to attack multiple times? I don't see what that would be the... I thought you only got one attack opportunity for the action, for people with combat reflexes. Oh, interesting. Oh. Well, I guess I would have made that more powerful then. I'm just gonna pick warrior or priest warrior for initiative, whatever. Whatever. I'm not really gonna be tripping people anymore anyway, so that would have been good to know. Good to know for the future. Ah. Okay. Like, whatever. Whatever. Tila, armor focus, heavy armor focus. Wait, why haven't I picked that yet? I guess you should get blind fighting, no, because we don't care about that anymore. Extra mercy. I'm begging me for mercy. I want you to believe me. My tower shield, she already has that. I already have tower shield focus. I'll do heavy armor focus. Yeah, she's already my tower shield lady. Wait, you deal additional slashing damage equal to 1d6 plus your armor's AC? What the hell? You have percent bonus to your AC instead of your dexterity bonus. This bonus is not limited. Oh, hold up. Wait. Half strength to your AC bonus. Wait, so she would get a plus... this has a 3. Ah, it's a plus 2. The limit of heavy armor bonus is like 2. It's like 2. I would have a plus 5 instead of a plus 3. This has max 3. I might have some heavier armor to give her though, but I don't think so. Actually, I do. I have this adamantine full plate plus 3, which is max. Yeah, okay, that's good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's cool. That's a cool little way to get more AC, huh? Maybe I should do that on Regil. Hold up a second. How's the Regil looking right now? Oh. Oh no, he's the next character, yeah. I forgot about that. Never mind. I may be Regil, but I am not Regil. You may call me Regil, for I am not Regil. Okay, and then you actually care about... we could grab another skill focus here. I don't actually hate just grabbing a skill focus. Nino is still best at... Let's take a look at her skills. He's pretty much best at everything. We could do a... Well, what is Ulbrig's nature? Where are you at, my boy? Ulbrig has a 4-day nature, so he's actually doing really good there. Religion? Does anyone come close in religion? Power of having intelligence, yeah. I might just skill focus Arcana or Religion. I feel like I'm not gonna make any rolls that are gonna be like a 50 plus, but maybe I will? Question mark. I play her as just the mid max for AC saves. I just use mind affecting spells. Just pumps that defense. Yeah, I'm using weird. Weird. I'm just gonna do a skill focus. I'll do... I feel like I get the most benefit from religion there, maybe. I feel like my Arcana is already so good that if I fail a roll, then whatever, but religion is actually failable, probably, so... That's a religion. Oh god, this... Oh god. Oh god, oh, please. Roar Master moment, yeah. But it's annoying that you can't... It's annoying that you can't sort this by spell level, which I don't think it's sorted that way. It's sorted alphabetically. But you also can't read the spells here. Righteous. 5 minutes. More buffs. She's my buff lady, though. What's the thing called? It's like greater enduring spells. I just level her as Eldritch Knight. I have greater enduring spells. Best spells. I just wonder what the best spells I can grab are. All correct spells. Yeah, I'm just curious, like, which spell I should be picking. Did I make a list last time I looked at this? I feel like maybe I did, but I can't remember. Wrath of the Righteous. Terrifying Presence. Terrifying Presence. Water. Oh, frightful aspect? Is that what I mean? Wait, are enemies just shaken without a save from this? Wait, does this not have a save? That's kind of good. Oh, did I already pick that? I wonder if I did. Behold my buffs! You gotta try the brown fur transmuter. Yeah, Baphomet did do that. Wizard subclass lets you put self buffs on anyone. Oh, that sounds cool. Is your MC Matt Mercer? Can you see that? To feature. Doubles buff FX has +6 is +12. Damn, that sounds pretty good. I wish water list of best buff spells. I should do I guess I wasn't this one before. Still Faith, Protection from Alignment, Crusader's Edge, Death Ward, Divine Favor, Mental Communal, Element Communal, Burst of Glory, Eagle Soul, True Sea. True Seeing Communal. Do I have True Seeing Communal on my lady here? I think I might have. I feel like I remember picking that explicitly. We have. Social, yeah, but I don't do social. I need to have all the buffs on Nenio, because she's the one that buffs my party. Angelic aspect, greater regular sensitivity uses, natural proportion, frightful aspect. I guess frightful aspect is like pretty good. Displacement. Ice body, foresight. Oh wait, foresight. What about foresight? I do. I already have foresight. I'm way out of myself. Bark skin. I'm already way out of myself there too. Pick in charm now works also on barrel eyes. Yeah. But we already have it, so I don't need to pick it again. Delay poison. I don't think I care about delay poison. I think frightful aspect is a good call. I like that. What is extended blur? Extended blur. Oh no! Wait, are they just saying that if I cast blur? Oh, blur is a daily spell for me now too, huh? Oh. Oh, brother. Oh. My grease, though. I love my grease. Extend bless mode. Yeah, but if I cast blur, it has over a 5-minute duration. So it means that if I cast this on my people, they will always be perma blurred for 24 hours. Well, Grease, it was nice knowing you, buddy. Extend above, yeah, I do. 6, and this, I need a bull strength in my life. Sea mantle? Wait, was that a... Did I have that in my thing, or... Sea mantle. Water. Sea mantle. You should suffer the churning column of pure elemental water of the refuge. You can see here, breathe normally within sea metal, but affecting the suit as if they were under the surface of water. But I think I like frightful aspect more than this though. We're not even gonna get to the items today. I want to even finish leveling before I gotta go. I think show all spells at the moment. Okay. I forgot what I picked there. I forgot. Oh, I picked skill focus. I remember. Cleric spell F. Frightful aspect. I think we're already pretty good on level 9 spells. So I'll just pick Hold Monster Mass. Oh, you get to pick more. Oh, this Fiery Body is actually pretty good for her too. It makes her into critical hits. It makes me take more cold damage, but I mean, who cares? It's actually good self buff too. Yeah, Mr. Vanish when I catch that's good. I think I like Fire Body more just because of the no crits. I like being immune to crits. But that's 6 feet of movement. I guess a fly speed. That's actually pretty good. What does total concealment do? Sure. Okay, you guys convinced me. Let's do Winds of Vengeance then. Okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Whatever. Like, good. Wow. I'm a grown woman, Dad. Whatever. You know what? It's time for some school tolerance. Mythic Shapeshift? What? Cause my stuff works if you shoot it into human. Raid really? Wait, what? I don't understand what would I even do. You're talking about master shapeshifter, right? This? What does she get for being in her human form? Very strong early on. Okay, but right now I'm wasting a lot of spell slots on my opposition schools though, so I'm just gonna go for I'm just gonna remove opposition schools. I'm wasting a lot of spell slots on that. That's a good one for the future levels. We still have 2 levels to go, so I'll think about it. Like just for reference, we were wasting these slots here. These were doubles. We were wasting half our spell slots here. Death Ward was double, I believe. So I only had actually 3 Death Wards. Same with Freedom of Movement, I'm pretty sure. And it just makes her tankier on the messing with stuff. Well, yeah. And same with some of the stuff up here. Like for Mind Black Commune also. That just also says a lot of spell slots. Alright, Ember, you can't be that difficult to level up. There's just no way. Right, Ember? You wouldn't do that to me, right? Would you, Ember? Oh, she's a lore master too, though, so... Did I already pick the... That's Arcanator Lore Master. Yeah, I picked Lore Master because I didn't need anything from the hexes anymore. Like, I'm not even using hexes. Does that work with Spontaneous Caster? Yes, for some reason it does. Like, so once I hit level 10 on the Witch, I was like, there's nothing more here that I care about. All the hexes I haven't even used a hex in ages on this. So even any of these are completely useless, but it just gave me a lot of additional feats. Lore Master works with any caster, works with the spells, yeah. It just increases your spellcasting level as if you were any other spell, as if you were leveling your regular spell level. I'd go Winter Witch. Wait, why? Winter Witch. I don't have the prerequisites for that. You need Arcana for that. But I'm doing a fire spells on Ember. She's a fire lady. She's just a little fire lady. She doesn't know any better. Should I just go like the spell synergy against your spells for 1 round? Ugh. I didn't give her a patron. But I have weapon focus already. I already have that. I already have weapon focus race. I have greater weapon focus race. I mean, we pretty much have, for most of the characters, we pretty much have all the feats that we're looking for. Does she have to roll to confirm her critical hits on her race? Because in that case, critical focus is no waste, right? Maybe just for critical focus race? Critical focus shrug? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too. That's exactly how I'm feeling. I mean, that's not bad though if it makes her, it gives her a chance to crit on her race. I don't see anything else here that like stands out as being interesting to me. Meta magic item for more spell slots. I already have a meta magic I'm using. Bolster. We already have bolster. I'm already using bolster. I think. Yeah. Yeah. No. I've thought of everything. Big toughness and call today, but I'm boring. No, I mean, listen, we're past the stage of having fun at this point. Toughness. I don't hate it. And just to, you know, use the spells you like more. I feel like I'm already like pretty maxed out on what I'm using though. I'll pick toughness. Let's go toughness. I'm good with that. Good call. Okay, I have no idea what to pick here. Maybe we pick that what was that wind spell we just picked? No, because I can't. Can I have that wind spell on me while I have the fire form on me? Is that possible? This Winds of Vengeance. Winds of Vengeance. Or Wrath. I don't know. It's only 1 minute duration per level, but that's still a pretty decent time. It's a... Let me see the wiki. Yeah, it doesn't say anything that I can see. Lore Master, Cleric, Druid. What's the thing called? Is a fiery body? Yeah. So fiery body plus winds of. Let's see the keywords. Keywords. No, it says form change. Form. And form a shell. No! And form a shell. Wait a second. Transforms. No. Yeah, okay. We'll do that then. Sounds good. I'm glad we're all happy with that. I'm just gonna pick Resurrection probably. I'm not casting anything else with Ember anyway. Actually, we could do Frightful Aspect. This is a form, right? This thing is an actual form. Maybe? Not a form. Oh yeah. Just a size change. I love size changes. It's a descriptor. I love when dogs bark. What are you guys thinking? I'm sure a size change spell IRL. I am a real boy. I am a real boy. I'll just do Frightful Aspect, sure. Sounds good to me. Spell complete to 5 rounds. Later, rounds are done when your tournament. I think I'm just gonna pick Elemental Swarm here. Match as a spell. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna pick Elemental Form here, and I'm only gonna pick it. But a woman did that naturally. I'm only gonna pick this in case I end up in a situation where I need a lot of mobs to tank for whatever reason. Because I'm not using any of this anyway, and I have all of it in all the characters. So I'm just picking this as like an emergency, like I need tank spells. I have time to do her mythic level, then I gotta go, so... Oh, this... I mean, I'm not picking that, but that's interesting. Evocation Spell Mastery, that's an option for sure. That is most definitely an option. Sorcery Reflex. Why not get that yet? What does it do? You can cast a first spell after finishing your round. First action if that spell is the first level or is at least 2 level older than the maximum level of his spell you cast. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, but why don't I have this? Well? Yes, this is great. Easy, thank you. Alright, well, we have 3 more characters we gotta level up, and we have, and we have to do items, but I gotta go now. This is my official I have to leave time, so... That is day 47, signing off. All we did today was watch a cutscene, read some dialogue, and then level up. GG. Very short game, by the way. Oh boy. That means that tomorrow we'll finish up leveling off. We will finish up doing items, because we have a bunch of items we gotta see if any character wants to wear. Then we gotta sell, then we gotta check all the vendors, then we gotta talk to all the people in Dresden. So, I mean, you know. Good luck finishing the game, I guess. What is this? Oh.
Been up here like
Nice. Alright, video gamers. Thank you all so much for your time. Hope you had a fantastic video game time. You know, for people that don't like leveling up, sorry, I took an extensive amount of time trying to figure out what to do with Kiryu. It just a little bit of a wait, is Mottes done streaming already? Or did they not stream today? What's happening here? Did they do like a really quick challenge? My Discord is not loading. He did stream today. Mottes will stream for sure, yeah, but he's not streaming anymore. Did he actually just finish a challenge super quick? There's no shot, right? Who am I supposed to raid then? Am I just ending stream? What the hell? What a sicko. I think he... Oh, was that a 2-hour challenge? What the hell? Well, alright. Like I said, we got sent a little bit of a curveball with Kiryu no longer being lawful good. So now I'm neutral good, which I guess is actually more my alignment, but I'll be back tomorrow. More Wrath of the Righteous, regular time 12:00 Norway time, 12 p.m. GMT +1. Schedule, local time zones, all that good stuff. It says the different game. I don't even know what game it says, if I'm being honest, but it says the different game, but it's the same time zone. We'll finish up leveling up. We will do items. We will visit all the vendors. We'll talk to all the people in town. And if there's time by the end, we will leave Dresden. Which I bet will happen. I feel very confident about that. But yeah, that's it for me. I'll be back tomorrow, like I said. Fearful Stream, no Discord, all good stuff. I have no one to raid, so we're just gonna... I should see if... I don't want to raid anyone in the Right to the Righteous channel because before I'm done with it, but... There's some cool people hanging out here. There's some cool people in this category. Wow, the Wrath of the Righteous category is not popular. What the hell? There's not a lot of things happening in this category. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Part 1. Saves coming and running away Part 42. Nice. Well, I'm gonna head out. I gotta go play Pathfinder 2nd Edition, the tabletop game. I'll be back tomorrow, like I said. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Have a good rest of your Saturday. See you on Sunday. Keep fighting foes, and bye-bye. A dance. Macabre.